English writing practice. Describe a city you have visited. Traveling to new cities can be an exciting experience. It gives us the chance to learn about different cultures, meet new people, and explore unique places. In this article, I will describe a city I visited and share my thoughts about it. Let's start. My visit to Paris. One city that left a lasting impression on me is Paris, the capital of France. Known as the City of Light, Paris is famous for its art, history, and beauty. I visited Paris during spring, and the weather was perfect, neither too hot nor too cold. First impressions. When I first arrived in Paris, I noticed how elegant the city looked. The streets were lined with trees, and the buildings had a classic European style. I loved the small cafes on every corner where people were sitting outside enjoying coffee and croissants. The atmosphere was lively yet peaceful. Iconic landmarks. One of the most exciting parts of my trip was visiting the Eiffel Tower. It is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Seeing it in pictures is one thing, but standing right in front of it is a completely different feeling. Tower looked massive and stunning, especially at night when it was lit up with golden lights. I even went to the top and saw the breathtaking view of the entire city. Another place I visited was the Louvre Museum. It is home to thousands of artworks, including the Mona Lisa. The museum itself is a masterpiece, with its glass pyramid entrance and historical architecture. Even though I couldn't see everything in one visit, I enjoyed every moment there. A walk by the Seine River. Walking along the Seine River was one of the most relaxing experiences. The river runs through the heart of Paris, and its banks are perfect for a stroll. Artists were painting scenes of the city, couples were enjoying picnics, and boats were passing by. The view of the bridges and historical buildings along the river was magical. Food and culture. Paris is also known for its delicious food. I tried different dishes like baguettes, croissants, and crepes. My favorite was the crème brûlée, a dessert with a caramelized sugar topping. Eating in Paris felt like a special experience because the food was always fresh and flavorful. I also noticed how art and culture are a big part of life in Paris. Street performers entertained people with music, and there were art exhibitions almost everywhere. Felt like the city was alive with creativity. Friendly locals. Before visiting Paris, I was worried that the locals might not be friendly to tourists. However, I was pleasantly surprised. Most people I met were kind and helpful. Even though I didn't speak much French, they tried their best to communicate with me. What I learned visiting Paris taught me a lot about the importance of appreciating beauty in everyday life. From the architecture to the food, everything in Paris seemed to have a touch of art. It also reminded me to slow down and enjoy the moment, something I often forget in my busy daily life. Would I go back? Yes, definitely. Paris is a city that offers something new every time you visit. Even if I return, I know there will be more places to explore and experiences to enjoy. It is a city that has a special charm, and I would recommend it to anyone who loves culture, history, and beauty. Tips for writing about a city. If you want to practice English writing by describing a city, here are some tips. Start with the basics. Name the city and mention where it is located. Share your impressions. Talk about how the city looks, feels, or smells. Highlight key attractions. Write about famous landmarks, parks, or museums. Talk about food. Describe any local dishes you tried or liked. Include personal experiences. Share what you did and how it made you feel. Wrap it up. Summarize your overall opinion of the city and if you would visit again. Final thoughts. Describing a city you have visited is a great way to practice your English writing skills. It helps you organize your thoughts, use descriptive words, and improve your grammar. Whether it's Paris or any other city, every place has its own story to tell. So grab a pen or start typing and share your travel experiences. Key vocabulary and meanings. Traveling, going to different places, often for leisure or exploration. Exciting, something that makes you feel happy or enthusiastic. Experience, something you do or feel, especially something important or special. Capital, the city where the government of a country is located. Elegant, beautiful, stylish, and graceful. Atmosphere, the feeling or mood of a place. Landmark, a famous building, monument, or place that is easily recognized. Stunning, extremely beautiful or impressive. Breathtaking, so beautiful that it takes your breath away. Masterpiece, a great work of art or something made with exceptional skill. Stroll, a slow, relaxed walk. Picnic, eating a meal outdoors, usually in a park or scenic spot. Magical, something wonderful or enchanting like it's from a fairy tale. Delicious, very tasty, describing food that is enjoyable to eat. Creativity, the ability to make new and original ideas. Locals, the people who live in a particular place. Pleasantly, in a nice or enjoyable way. Communicate, to share information or ideas, often through speaking or writing. Appreciating, recognizing and enjoying the good qualities of something. Charm, the quality of being attractive or appealing. Descriptive, using words to create a clear picture of something in the reader's mind. Summarize, to briefly explain the main points of something. Examples of use. The Eiffel Tower is a famous landmark in Paris. The view of the city was breathtaking from the top of the tower. I enjoyed a relaxing stroll by the Seine River. The local food was delicious, especially the crepes and baguettes. Paris is known for its beauty and charm. Phrasal verbs and their meanings. Line up. Used in the sentence, the streets were lined up with trees. Meaning, to form a row or arrange in a straight line. Sit outside. Used in the sentence, people were sitting outside enjoying coffee and croissants. Meaning, to sit in an open area, not inside a building. Light up. Used in the sentence, it was lit up with golden lights. Meaning, to make something bright or illuminated, usually with lights. Run through. Used in the sentence, the river runs through the heart of Paris. Meaning, to pass through or go across an area. Slow down. Used in the sentence, it reminded me to slow down and enjoy the moment. Meaning, to reduce speed or take more time to relax and focus. Wrap up. Used in the sentence, you can wrap it up by sharing your overall opinion. Meaning, to finish or bring something to an end. Examples of use. The streets were lined up with shops and restaurants. Tourists love to sit outside and enjoy the view of the city. The city lights light up the skyline at night. Train runs through the countryside, offering beautiful views. It's important to slow down and enjoy life's little moments. Let's wrap up our trip with a visit to the museum.